different materials and how water reacts on them. So we're going to go back and review today some things that we've already learned, and we're going to learn some new vocabulary words that will answer the question, how does water react on different surfaces? Mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
Water reacts differently.
Water reacts differently
On different surfaces.
on different surfaces.
Water reacts differently
Water reacts differently
on different surfaces.
on different surfaces.
Water reacts differently
Water reacts differently
on different surfaces.
on different surfaces.
Tell your shoulder partner with a full body turn and lots of enthusiasm, how does water react? Team.
Okay! Water reacts differently on different surfaces. Water reacts differently on different surfaces.
Last big one.
Yes!
Hands and arms.
Yes!
We said there are two ways that water reacts on different surfaces. One way is that it can form a bead, which is kind of like a dome when it sits on top of that material. The other way is that it can soak in or be absorbed. I need everybody's hands and eyes. Give me an Water can be soaked in or absorbed into the material. Mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
Sometimes water forms a bead,
Sometimes water forms a bead,
and sometimes it is absorbed.
and sometimes it is absorbed.
Water sometimes forms a bead,
Water sometimes forms a bead,
sometimes it is absorbed.
sometimes it is absorbed.
Sometimes it forms a bead,
Sometimes it forms a bead,
and sometimes it is absorbed.
and sometimes it is absorbed.
Tell your shoulder partner the two different ways water can react. Whoop, whoop, teach.
Okay! Water reacts sometimes forms a bead, sometimes it is absorbed.
Good job. I think we have those two ideas down. Give me an oh yeah. Now, we're going to learn a new vocabulary word today. Hands, 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 and eyes. Here is our new word. It is spelled P-O-R-O-U-S. Porous. Everybody say porous. Porous is the word that we're going to use to describe things when water is absorbed. You mean, oh yeah. Now, hands and eyes. Remember how we talked about on paper towels, the water was absorbed? Need all my friends' hands and eyes? And we said that the water had a pattern with little holes in it. And that's what let the water be absorbed, because it was going into those little holes. When something has these little holes in it, it is what we say as porous. So, we're going to use this gesture. We're going to make a little hole, and we're going to draw our finger around it. This will be our gesture for porous. So, mirrors.
Mirrors.
Porous materials have... Mirrors. My turn. Porous materials have holes. We'll do our three fingers crisscross. Porous materials have holes. Porous materials have holes that let the water absorb. Mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
Porous materials
Porous materials
have holes
have holes
that let the water absorb.
that let the water absorb.
Porous materials
Porous materials
have holes
have holes
that let the water absorb.
that let the water absorb.
Porous materials
Porous materials
have holes
have holes
that let the water absorb.
that let the water absorb.
Now, you're going to turn to your shoulder partner. A, you are going to teach B, which means A's will be talking and gesturing. B's will be just gesturing. Show me what's going to happen when I say switch.
Oh, switch.
And then B's will teach talking and gesturing, and A's will just gesture. So A's, you are teaching first. Are we ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Teach. Those materials that don't let water absorb? What about those materials that make the water form a bead? I need all my friends, hands and eyes. Plug your ears.
Hands up.
What about those materials that make the water form a bead? We have a special word for those. They are called decoys. Yes. Non-porous. Non-porous. Everybody say non-porous.
Non-porous.
So, porous materials have the holes that let the water absorb. Non-porous materials, tight, closed up surfaces. Non-porous materials make water form a bead. Non-porous materials make water form a bead. Mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
Non-porous materials
Non-porous materials
make water form a bead.
make water form a bead.
Non-porous materials
Non-porous materials
make water form a bead.
make water form a bead.
Turn to your shoulder partner and tell them about non-porous materials. Teach.
Okay. Non-porous materials make water form a bead. Non-porous materials make water form a bead.
Last time.
Yes, yes, yes.
That was much better than our porous definition started off. Give me an oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm going to give you a few examples. I want you to think about what happens when water hits these surfaces. We've tested a few of these. Some of them we haven't tested, but you should know about them just because of things around your house. If you think that the water will be absorbed, you're going to tell me
Yes, Coach.
if you think the water will not be absorbed, we're going to say
No way.
I need all my friends gesturing with me. Give me an So, if you think that the material will absorb the water, we say
Yes, Coach.
if it will not absorb, we say
No way.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Your first material, paper towel.
Yes, Coach.
Very good. Paper towel was actually one of the ones that we had tested, and we found, yes, our water does absorb. What if I drop some water on the tile floor?
No
Very good. Rule 2.
We raise our hand for permission to speak.
What about wax paper?
No way.
Because wax paper is very
Non-porous.
good. What if I took one of our small whiteboards and I dropped some water on it?
No way!
Good. And last one, what if I dropped some water on a page on a library book?
Yes, Coach!
Okay. Now, remember we're using our rule. Porous materials have holes that let the water absorb. Hands and eyes.
It's nice.
Porous materials have holes that let the water absorb. Non-porous materials make water form a bead. Someone tell me in a complete sentence, using paper towel and a because clapper and our rule about porous and non-porous, what happens when water gets dropped on a paper towel? How does water react? Tell me in a sentence.
Water reacts on a paper towel. I think about it.
Tell them it's cool.
It's cool.
We'll come back to you. Try it.
A paper towel reacts.
Tell them it's cool.
It's cool.
Try it.
Water absorbs on paper towels because it has little holes in it.
Because it is, what's our vocabulary word?
Porous.
It is porous. Okay, mirrors and words.
Here's the word.
Let's repeat her sentence. Water reacts
Water reacts
by absorbing on a paper towel
by absorbing on a paper towel
because
because
paper towels are porous.
paper towels are porous.
Now, I want to use her sentence as a model. Someone tell me a sentence about dropping water on the tile floor. Let's think. Dig into that brain. What does my sentence want to sound like? Tell me.
Wax paper is
Tile floor. It's cool.
it's cool. A tile floor is non-porous because water doesn't absorb into it.
Very good. Give her a 10-finger woo. What I would do to improve that sentence is say that water forms a bead because the floor is non-porous. The floor is not non-porous because water forms beads. Okay? All right, let's try wax paper. Think about what would that sentence sound like and show me with your oral writing what would it sound like. Tell me.
Water will form a bead because
What's your surface?
wax paper is non-porous.
Very good. Water will form a bead because wax paper is non-porous. Mirrors and words.
Here's the word.
Let's do it together so we get the example. Water will form a bead
Water will form a bead
because
because
wax paper is non-porous.
wax paper is non-porous.
Okay, let's try whiteboard. If I drop water on a whiteboard, tell me my sentence using a because clapper and the rule. Try again.
Water would not absorb on a whiteboard because it is non-porous.
Excellent job. Give him a 10-finger woo.
Woo!
Now I'm going to challenge you. Do I have Smarties at the party?
Yeah!
Okay, you ready to show me? Page on the library book. Who is going to be up for the challenge? Okay, tell me. Nice and loud so everybody can hear.
Page on a library book is porous because it has little holes in it.
Okay, his sentence was, a page in a library book is porous because it has little holes in it. Now, tell me more. Remember, our question for the day is, how does water react differently on different surfaces? The water will absorb into the little holes. Very good. Give him a 10-finger woo with lightning sizzles.